I'm Lulu, and we're here at Carmichael Gym for the matchup between NC State and ECU men's club volleyball. All right, we're here at the matchup between ECU and NC State. This is NC State's third of 4 games for today. That was ECU serve. And just inside of the court, that was number 16, Jason Zaleski. If you've been following NC State's journey, you'll know that he's kind of the powerhouse hitter of the group. He's been having a really good day. At the back line, we have serving number 6, Michael Hall. Just in to the ECU side. And that kill comes off of a combination between number 4, DJ Johnson, the setter, and number 11, Philip Boone. Playing in the right side opposite position, he will go back to serve for ECU. Just inside, taken by the libero, number 30. Outside combination into the block by number 6, Chase Weber, goes down for the ECU point. NC State has had a couple of games off, so they're probably a little bit cold. Earlier in the day, they're on fire, 2 back-to-back games, so they had a little bit of a lunch break, if you would, in between to get things started off in the second half of the day. And a back row attack from number 13, Kai Dunstan. Kai has been a powerhouse here today. Kai has been a powerhouse here today, has been hitting a lot. He can hit from anywhere in the court, past anything. So he's definitely on a good day. NC State is going to look to him a lot for their points. That was a serve by NC State's number 7. Long tip by number 6, Chase Weber for ECU. And the stuff doesn't go down. And that one is just inside, taken by number 16, Jason Zaleski. NC State's ball. Still serving, number 7, Dane Henrikso. And a serve taken by the libero on the overpass. A little bit of miscommunication as to who was taking that on NC State's side, but it gets stuffed down. Number 13, Kai Dunstan. It's hard as someone who's not typically considered tall to hit those like that, but you know, even at his stature, Kai is putting it down. That was a misserve by number 7, Dane Henrikso. Kai is putting it down with the powerhouse vertical. We have ECU serving at the back line. Their libero, number 2, Cody Carmichael. That touch dribbles down through the block, through ECU's block. So as you notice, there are 2 number 2s on the court, and the reason they can get away with that is because one of them is the libero, a special defensive position. They're denoted as the different colored jersey. Just like number 30, Tom Cobdiciero, who just had that ace off of a miscommunication about an out ball, is the libero for NC State, and he is at the back line serving again. Oh, big hit, gets stuffed down, but still playable. That was number 1 for ECU, who took out the first time and just shot right out. Number 13, Kai Dunstan, usually doesn't have errors like that, but this time he did. Before, on that one combination, that was ECU's number 1, Spencer Gaston, who was also at the back line, getting ready to serve. Quick hands, and quickly stuffed by a powerhouse middle, number 10, Jack Schultz for NC State. That is NC State's ball again. These are the things that are going to help NC State get the victory that they want. These big hits, big powerhouse hits, but ECU is not letting them give it up that easily. Quick middle combination, off-speed shot by number 7, Billy Weschler. NC State's middle. Listed as 6'7". I'm not sure I believe that, but serve ECU. A little bit of a missed pass, goes over with a roll shot. ECU wasn't prepared for it, but it goes back up, and a dump by the setter, number 6, Michael Hall for NC State. We're back with 13, Kai Dunstan. Oh, their ball, a lift call. So that goes back to ECU. Back one rotation, we have number 6, Chase Weber serving. Quick hands. And quickly stuffed by number 13, Kai Dunstan. Definitely wanted his serve back. As you can tell, that was a quick combination. Libero, easy set, right to Kai. That's a win. Number 13, Kai Dunstan at the back line. Easily taken by ECU, not something that we've seen traditionally. Oh, on a double, a court violation where you touch the ball with more than 2 times by one person. That goes back to NC State. And Kai serving again into the net, bottom tape. See, if ECU has played way more games in a row than NC State has at this point, so they're very warm. NC State playing earlier has gotten a little bit cold, and ECU is definitely taking that as an opportunity. The right side shot goes in for NC State. Player number 12 for NC State put that down, Bryant Vucic. On a slide, goes over, and a drop because of, again, a double hit. What you see here, you might not see the person touching it 2 times because their hands touch it at a different speed. That is considered a double. NC State serve barely goes over, but taken quickly. A little bit of scrappiness seen here, but definitely fighting for the ball. What you saw was a dump by ECU's player number 4, DJ Johnson, the setter, dumped it over. ECU serve put down by the big number 12, Bryant Vucic, in the middle for NC State. Capitalize on the fact that he didn't have a block on that play. ECU definitely talking it out, trying to figure out what they're going to do next as NC State serves. Number 6, Michael Hall at the back line. Into the net. Hall has been struggling a little bit with getting his serves over because of the jump serve. It is such a tricky serve to master. It has been going pretty erratically since the start of the day. At the back line, number 11 for ECU, Philip Boone, goes wide as well. A big indicator of this game will be whether or not they can get their serves in. That's something that's often very, very tricky to master. So whoever possesses the serves will possess the game. Another missed serve, this time number 7, Dane Henriksson, into the bottom tape. Back to ECU ball. At this point, anybody who gets this serve in will control the next few plays. Because of such the mind game, it is ECU's number 2, Cody Carmichael, at the back. Save by number 30, the libero for NC State. And dumped down off the block by number 6 for ECU, Chase Weber. Off-speed shot that just got put straight down. Number 2, Cody Carmichael at the back line. Pass. Just a little off. That was the combination of number 6, Michael Hall, and number 16, Jason Zaleski, as I was talking about earlier. They've been a great combination so far in these impending games. Number 30, the libero for NC State, took that serve. Quick combination, block that was not put down, back to number 13 with the off-speed shot. This time doesn't go out so well, lands on NC State's side of the court. ECU gets that point. Number 13, Kai Dunstan, is trying to shake it up, give some more options than just the straight hits that you're usually used to seeing them, but didn't work out so well in this play. Spencer Gaston for ECU just served that one. Back to Kai with the powerhouse, but saved by number 2, this time not the libero, Deshaun Parker, and it's ECU's ball off an attack. ECU has been proving to be a formidable opponent this time for NC State. NC State had a couple of lighter games earlier today. They kind of dominated the court, but ECU not giving it up so easily, except, of course, after the attack from number 16, Jason Zaleski, right to the back line. Good spot, because it's hard to read. You can't tell if it's in or out. That one, just a little mistimed. Couldn't read it that well, went down. NC State ball, a little bit of communication error as far as the score goes between the refs. This time, Jason Zaleski at the back line. Easy jump float, goes right into the net. It's those serves that NC State has been struggling with, if anything, so far in these past couple of games. This game, more so than many others. Number 6, Chase Weber. And just ripped down. Ripped down on an overpass, goes high, right out, barely out. What a great return, great idea for a return. Just unfortunately not executed the way that ECU would have liked. Kai Dunstan serves that one out as well. That's a straight 2 for the number 13 player. Been having a bit of trouble with serves, as NC State's team has had this past game. We got the middle hitter, number 7, Billy Weschler at the back line. You know, they also say he's 235 pounds, but I don't trust that as well. Something's wrong with these stats. Just a little bit. That goes back to NC State's number 10, Jack Schultz. That was a chest pass. Oh, blocked. The dump was blocked by the NC State block. ECU's number 4, DJ Johnson, the setter, tried to pass that right over. Stuffed. Serve by number 10, Jack Schultz for NC State. A little bit of miscommunication on that off shot, but right back and hit just wide for NC State. That was Dane Henrichso. It's back to ECU's ball. ECU serving number 4, DJ Johnson. That stuff was number 7, Dane Henrichso. NC State inching ever closer to taking this set, but ECU not giving it up so easily. We have number 6, Michael Hall, back to the serving line for NC State. And this one served out. NC State's number 6, Michael Hall, serves that one wide of the back line. Closer than he's gotten in a little bit with this serve, but number 11, Philip Boone, serves it in the court, takes it, and off of a tip. That one goes over. A touch off the block, but that one goes right down. And that is the set. If you haven't been tuning in so far, as you may know, they are only playing 2 sets. Usually it is either best of 3 or best of 5. But at this tournament today, they're only playing 2 sets. Whoever wins, each of them wins, and at the end they'll compile all of the wins and all of the total points to receive the winner. That thing next NC State has been kind of commanding this defense so far. They have been doing a lot of great passes, great sets, and getting it down, but one thing that they have been struggling with, which is sort of defeating them, is their serves. As far as ECU goes, ECU has just needed to adjust to this NC State team, trying to figure out what works, what doesn't, who to keep it away from. It's all a strategic game, volleyball, and at least ECU has been getting their serves in.
Smokey's done it again.
Bye, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Recently, our country has witnessed catastrophic devastation. Hurricanes and flooding have upended lives and livelihoods.
Across this great country, Americans have answered the call.
That special calling that compels us, when others are down, to step up and do whatever it takes.
America's at her best when, against all odds, we come together and lift each other up.
Please donate to oneamericaappeal.org. America needs you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're back. NC State not serving in the second set. NC State starting off serve in the second set. Definitely ready for this, and NC State team is pumped, fired up. ECU as well. And first, number 6, Michael Hall. For the serve. That one also into the net. Hall has been struggling a little bit with his serves. Probably needs to figure out that jump serve is not necessarily working for him in this scenario, but back to ECU. Number 4, DJ Johnson, the setter, with the float. And the save by number 30, libero, Tom Cobiciero. That goes just wide though, ECU's ball, and it's back to DJ Johnson with the serve. Jump float again, this time hands by number 13, Kai Dunstan, gets stuffed, absolutely stuffed by number 7, Dane Henrikso, off of the assist from number 6, Michael Hall. One thing he hasn't been lacking in today is assists. He's been doing very well at getting those up and getting those at a level where his hitters can do something with them. And the jump serve from number 7, Dane Henrikso, just over on a miscommunication, just general laziness. That gets stuffed, not stuffed, but put down by number 8, Matt Poore. An important thing in volleyball is to get low and be ready for everything that might come over. On NC State's side, they were standing all up, weren't ready for that to come down. That was hit hard by number 13, Kai Dunstan, into the block, but goes out. That's an NC State point. And at the back line, we have number 30, Tom Cobiciero, with the serve. A little bit of a football not called there, but that hit goes wide for ECU. Attacking number 8, Matt Poore, just a little bit wide. A little dispute about whether or not it was off the block. It was not. Tom Cobiciero again with the jump float, this time taken easily. Smart read, but a double. ECU's team has been struggling a little bit with keeping those hands clean, making sure to do it at the same time. That was number 4, DJ Johnson, for the fall. And we're back to NC State serving with number 30, Tom Cobiciero. Over again with the jump float, taken quickly. Not stuffed, pick up again by Tom Cobiciero. That's why he's the libero. Kai Dunstan tried to put it down, and on the overpass, number 10, Jack Schultz for NC State is the reason that went down. Overpasses are a very tricky situation because those are like handy for the front row hitters, and Jack Schultz, the number 10 middle hitter, did capitalize on that opportunity. Serve NC State, goes over, taken, and almost stuffed. Number 1, Cameron Brents for NC State keeps that alive. Still alive. Clean, fair play. Just bounces off everyone. And that's eventually put down finally. I know ECU wanted that one so badly. Number 8, Matt Core, finally getting involved with the play. The big middle hitter, we didn't see him a lot in the first set, probably because they hadn't had the opportunity to get him involved. Playing middle is a tricky situation. But ECU has the point back now. That powerhouse combination I was talking about earlier, number 6 Michael Hall and number 16 Jason Zaleski, is the reason that went down. They have been melding so well together. Both of their serves haven't been great, and we'll see as number 16 Jason Zaleski gets to the back line what he'll do with it. And it's over. That one was passed by number 1 Cameron Brents. But the roll shot stops right back down from ECU's number 6 Chase Weber. He was just waiting for that one, didn't even give it a second thought, just put it right down. That's ECU's ball. Number 1 Spencer Gaston at the back line serving. Easy jump flow. Push outside for number 13, Kai Dunstan, as you hear NC State getting excited. That was a rough shot, hit right in front of the 10-foot line, went straight up. I mean, just incredible. Everybody on the floor is stunned. And now he goes back to serve after that one. 13, Kai Dunstan. Overtaken easily by ECU and just pushed over. And because of a double on NC State's fault, that is ECU's. One thing I did want to talk about is the importance between communication between a setter and their middle. That is probably one of the strongest communications, and on ECU's side there seems to be a little bit of miscommunication between setter number 4, and that's stuffed again by number 7, Dane Henrikso. Seems to be a little bit of miscommunication between the second middle, number 7, Billy Weschler, and DJ Johnson, the setter. Haven't been seeming to get the right flow with each other, and that's why you're going to see a lot of tips, a lot of pushes from the middle. And that was a setter attack. Number 4, DJ Johnson, just dumps that one right in the back court. Back corner, such a difficult spot to get. You don't know whose it is. You have people backing up and running sideways, so a smart place to put it. Somehow that goes over. That was a bad set to pass to the middle because it was so low, but number 12 does seem to do a good job with it. NC State's ball on that combination. And that's NC State's ball. Michael Hall back to serve at the serving line. That one goes over and hit wide by number 11, Phillip Boone. Oh, but that's given to ECU. That's ECU's ball. Probably off the block. This is number 4, DJ Johnson serving. Tight, but put right down. You see Michael Hall was pushed up to the net, but still made it work for the set 2, number 7, Dane Henrikso. That gets put right down. This is probably one of the closest games NC State has had all day. It is currently 8-10. NC State leading ECU with 8. And the tip goes to NC State. The tip was just put right back down. And back to NC State server number 7, Dane Henrikso. Taken with the jump serve, taken easily by the libero. Just as easily, but setter out of rotation. Kai Dunstan doesn't care though, makes it work. Not put down just yet. And stuffed by that same powerhouse combination. Again, number 6, Michael Hall, and number 16, Jason Zaleski. That goes to NC State and back to Dane and Rixo. See, NC State is doing well because they're getting everybody involved in the play. ECU seems to be relying on a couple of people, but then again, the ball goes to who it goes to. The dig by number 11, Philip Boone. Taken easily. Blocked, but blocked out by NC State's number 12, Bryant Vucic, and number 16, Jason Zalewski. That goes out. That's ECU's ball. Hit was made by number 1, Spencer Gaston, and ECU's at the back line serving with number 11, Philip Boone. A little bit of miscommunication between the setter and number 16, Jason Zalewski, but goes down off of a tip. Luckily, read the court, saw that the donut was open for him to take. The donut is the middle of the court. There's a plate in the middle of the court, which is his near. Easy for him to take, put it right down. And a left-handed shot from the not typically left-handed, number 6. Number 6 for ECU, Chase Weber. That goes ECU's ball because of an out push from NC State. Number 2, the libero, Cody Carmichael for ECU serving. Taken fast by number 13, Kai Dunstan. His hitting has been superb this set. Saw a couple of errors in the first set, but doesn't seem to be repeating those. Again, we have number 16, Jason Zalewski, at the line serving for NC State. Ball's up and over, taken by the libero. And a roll shot from number 1 for ECU. And just read the court brilliantly. Number 6, Michael Hall, saw the open spot in the left corner of the court, decided to put it there. Didn't even bother with the hitter. And NC State is back to the serving line. A little float. Goes down into the back corner. That combination was by number 4, DJ Johnson for East Carolina, and number 6, outside hitter, Chase Weber. Back to ECU's ball. Goes over and a dribble. That was called a lift by Kai Dunstan, and that's back to ECU ball. A lift is when your palms are flat up and you push the ball up. That is illegal in volleyball. Corrects his error though with the pass. Back over. Not stuffed though. ECU with a couple of overpasses to keep it alive. But number 13, Kai Dunstan, just absolutely rips it to end the play. To be expected from him at this point. I bet that stung just a little bit. I didn't even receive the ball, and it stung me just a little bit, so couldn't imagine being on the court. And he's back to serve. Definitely making an impact this game. And off of a lift coming down from the block, number 7 gives it. Number 7 for NC State gives it away to East Carolina. That was a setter dump that you just saw that miscommunicated off the block. You'll often see players ripping their show open, putting hands, showing numbers on their fingers. That's because they're telling each other spots to hit. Number 7, NC State's Dane Henrikso hits that off the block. They're giving each other spots to hit or spots to show so that they can put it there, tip it there, just to maximize the amount of points given. That one goes into the net. Number 10, Jack Schultz. ECU's ball. We've got middle number 7, Billy Weschler at the back line. And that just gets stuffed right back down. That was a combination of number 6, Michael Hall, with the assist, and number 12, Bryant Vucic, with the kill. Number 6, Michael Hall serving. Has cleaned up his serves a little bit, but I can tell you he's still a little bit shaky about those. That goes over though. into the wall that is put up against him. That was number 11, Philip Boone. Fortunately, doesn't get over for them. And that's into the net for number 6, Michael Hall. He's been a little bit disappointed with the serves today, as you can tell. Not producing the result he wanted, and especially on the giving up of points easily, because the serve is the only thing that you personally can control. So, number 4, DJ Johnson to the back line serving for ECU. That goes high with the fingertips and down, but not finished for ECU. Kai Dunstan on the off speed sort of catches ECU off guard, but again, down but not finished. The roll shot from the pipe section, the middle of the court. Same thing with Kai Dunstan, gets stuffed. Off speed shot, maybe a second-hand decision, gets put down by number 12, Bryant Buchik. That was a lot of confusion on the court. Maximize on that, maximize on those back row attacks as well. A back row player can attack from anywhere in the back row and can jump into the first half of the court, so long as they don't jump in front of the 10-foot line. Number 7 for NC State absolutely rips it on the serve, but received by ECU quite easily. Kai Dunstan is almost stuffed this time, but as he tries again, not as powerful as many of his shots have been. The hit from number 1, Spencer Gaston, goes right into the chairs, and that's how we end this match. I'm Lulu Bada here for you with PackTV, bringing you into the Pack. So that game was really interesting, probably one of the toughest games that NC State has faced so far in this tournament. ECU did a really good job of getting NC State out of rotation, serving into the court, getting those blocks up, but unfortunately couldn't finish in some aspects. NC State did have a lot of missed serves, especially from number 6, Michael Hall, but at the end were the better hitting team, probably with a higher hitting percentage of in the court, and that's why they took this game again. So far, NC State is on a 3-0 game winning streak.